Hey everybody, Radamon here. Thanks for tuning in to Horizon Zero Dawn episode 47. Let's get started. Well, now there's only one left as far as I know, which is the main quest. So, tracking. It is up here. It's also next to the only collectible I haven't collected, which is the vantage point. Yeah, I figured he was talking about the Forbidden West. I figured it was a reference to a DLC not yet released. Or something akin to that. Alright, so I need one raccoon skin. And to head up this area. This is the main quest line now. Yep. I don't think I have anything left besides this, so. Are you friendly?
I get her phone, but I like his looks.
They were not friendly. I don't really have a good eye for what bandits look like compared to what, like Nora or others would look like. I suppose, because there is no friendly damage, I could just shoot them from a distance. But, yeah, the Forbidden West isn't a DLC, it's the next game, yeah. But he'll probably be in the next game then. He says, look for me in the West, so. He knows the future, and the future is literally a game away. Well, if the West here is any indicator, it's desert-like. But, I don't know. I'm sure it's been hyped and spoiled a bit, if you want to Google for it. I haven't.
The way to the mountain will be hard.
Oh, not you.
Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
Come on, Billy Goat. Okay, fine. I refuse to take the path that makes sense. Go! Come on! It's like, there you go. Yeah, west would be California, so it would be the Golden Coast, I guess. I forgot that this actually is like real world or whatever. Because where are we right now? We are, somewhere, well, I mean, this is, you know, I'm trying to place geographically, so we got like Denver and Yellowstone. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Canyons? So Nevada-ish, northern Nevada is roughly where we are right now. So any further west, and it'd be the Gold Coast, California-ish. Yeah, we're in like California. Well, yeah. I would say like this is like Colorado. This is Nevada. This, you know. And then parts of Wyoming up north. Clink, clink, clink. Okay. Wow, that was a lot of falling and not a lot of damage. Impressive. Alright, let me not do that again. Arizona Bay. Tool reverence. Alright, walk carefully. There you go. She didn't, like, snap to this climbing thing. She just decided to jump. Unnecessary slow-mo. Up, up, up.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
Stalkers, you say? See, I seem to know that I can murder them in a shot. Where are they, though? I want to take, like, an instant murdering kill shot.
Stocking up.
Fine. Let's stalk the stalker. I don't know why I'm trying to do... Oh, I see some watchers. Oh, I hear a stalker. Are you just... Ah. Clink. Alright, where's your weak spot? Here? Oh, really? Oh, really? 0 damage, huh? What is a cutscene stalker? I'm not supposed to damage him until they break from the cutscene? That would be affirmatory. Oh, little stalker baby, not used to... Uh-oh, you see me. Outfit. Where's my protector? Here it is. Yo! Don't be naughty. Mother Nora's gonna beat you to death. Yeah, stop pooping out mines on me, huh? I don't know why I've gone melee only here, but I don't regret it. Oh, you don't get to snipe me like that. This is the one I, like, shot a bunch. So, Lance Reddick, you were saying it's perilous? I disagree. Yeah, Mast, if you are wondering what it's like playing from the start, I've got every single episode on YouTube.
I'll find a use
Cut
for
to
you.
1 hour, as Klein says. So... You don't necessarily need to miss anything if you don't want. It's up to you. And then, I guess I'll link it again. Yep. Here's a form about what I'm playing next. Oh, there was a, yes, XR. Sorry about that. Here is my little buddy Yoda. You are going to be a co-pilot. Will you sit? Sit. All right. Nope. Right here. Yep. I gotta get like a shoulder mount for you, don't I? Shoulder mounted Yoda. And he jumps. Don't worry, I caught him. I always do. You're a good boy. Yeah, they're also on a playlist, so it's pretty easy to follow along as well. Because you can just look at the playlist and go from there. Wow, that was very Colorado-esque weather here. It was nice, like, literally seconds ago. And now I'm freezing my butt off. Call of the Rado. Baby backpack for Yoda? No, he needs like a tactical shoulder-mounted Yoda. Nothing that a baby would wear. Or a father would wear.
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct. Gather them to
Gravitas.
a grave.
Excuse you. Gonna hack your butt. Hi, Glint Hawks. Let's see, where are the Glinties weak? Right there, huh? Oh! Damn, that was a lot of damage. Are you pissed at me? Please don't be pissed at me. No, you don't get to do that. Put that little cannon away. It's mine now. I'm taking it. Sorry. Inevitable betrayal.
Gotta switch weapons.
I think everyone's dead. That was a questionable type of hacking. It's the only type I do. Hollywood hacking. Hackerman hacking. Yep. That was a really fun opening shot because I made that glint hot explode, and the frost explosion ended up just making everyone around me weak. Man, this terrain is really weird. Like, the hell is that? I mean, I know it's machine, but there's giant scraps of machines. This is like some sort of graveyard up here. It's pretty cool, though. Pretty cool indeed. Alright, up we go. Have to get sidetracked. Come on, Aloy. She's also the, like, world's best free climber. Good with a bow. She's like Alex Honnold plus, like, Legolas. Oh, cutscene. What the hell?
Come on. Guess I'm almost there.
I would have thought that would have been better. Alright, so Spark Worker. Nope, yep, nope, 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 yes. Jaffa Cree! I'm a spark worker. You can't hurt me. Not like that. How should I kill this one? Here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to torture this Stormbird. Don't ask me why, but I'm going to torture it. Ooh, that's good handling, Coil. Yeah, that was pretty mean of me. I'm not gonna lie. I tied it down, I strapped a whole bunch of sticky mines to it, and then I set it on fire and bashed it to death. I am not a kind huntress, is really the truest fact I can say. Yeah, remember when they used to kill me in 10 seconds, and now I kill them in 10 seconds? Or actually, really, honestly, I toy with them until I decide to kill them. Here, forget the spark worker. Let's go Ice Banuk Hunter. Or whatever it's called. Yeah, I remember getting one shot by a scrapper. It just, like, spun around and stomped my face. Oh, right, vantage point. Yes, I totally waltzed right on by that. Good call. So this is the last collectible vantage I have. The reason why I didn't do this earlier is it would have triggered this main mission, which would have had me do everything else out of order, I guess. So it's time to climb.
Snow haze. White as bone. That thought got dark.
Well, there's a rappel point, but it's not anywhere near the top. Oh, this is one of those, like, oh, you have to go all the way around. Okay. Couldn't just be like Assassin's Creed where I can go straight up. Alright.
A pocket shitstorm tour, day 10. So here's where I learned how the world would end. My second apocalypse in a year. Looks like there's a lot of construction going on now. Why would that be?
That's the Gaia bunker. Yeah, I could see how that would be a bit of a spoiler. But, to be honest, it would only be a spoiler if I was, like, paying attention to the Vantage stories, which I can't say I have been. I mean, I get it. Like, he's reminiscing about what once was and what he's going to be missing out on when the world ends or whatever. And you're seeing glimpses into one person's experience of what it was like to live through Zero Dawn. Tactical roll. Ooh, pretty. And this is a, awesome. Yeah, the world was in the process of ending.
Guy's sacrifice.
Had it ended, he would be dead. All humans
The
died.
inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before.
To a point. You'll see.
She's not getting frostbite because she's not a normal human. Whoa, why do I have 8 skill points? When the heck did I get that many? Like, seriously. The last time I checked I had 2. And then it was like, oh, by the way, you have 8. Oh, because I finished the set? No, that can't be. I don't know. Who is she talking to? So, see this little, like, earpiece I have in my ear? Whatever ear it is. It's called a focus. She's talking to Sylens, who is someone trying to lead
You made
me.
a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
So Sylens is trying to take down... It's kind of complicated, but... There is a bit of a...
Don't look down.
A new world order that he's fighting against, I guess is the best way to put it. Without getting too deep into the story and lore. I suppose that Klein can summarize it for you if you really need it. But essentially, yeah, he's like a hacker man who
This is
knows
exactly
a
the
lot
kind
of
of
stuff.
place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years.
But here he is.
For years, I tried
As
to
a
get
hologram.
through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Alright. When did you come here?
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
Okay. Why aren't you actually physically here?
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
He is a disimpassioned pragmatist, is how I would describe him.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
Alright, I'm going in.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Also, not to ruin it, but I'm not so much the chosen one as am I the clone of a chosen one.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you
Mind
to
your
notice?
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the...
Oops. I was worried that repelling would stop that conversation. Oh well. What conversation was that?
Logging arrivals? Shat.
Okay. Well, it's the people working on the Gaia project.
Guess that's my way across.
Whee! Yeah, it's a pretty sketchy way across, I gotta say. Where's the next hold point? Oh, left. Yeah, Tooth, you're coming up nearly a year
held
now.
Like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer. Glad that's over.
Just making sure I don't miss anything that's obvious, but no, seems like I go this way.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Okie dokie. Jump, lady, jump. There you go.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it?
Yep, if I miss anything, YouTube will tell me.
All enclosed by rock and metal.
Here's another echo.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders and lottery winners and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific. None of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself. To a quiet planet. A barren sphere. Just Gaia. And her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
I wanted to listen to that whole thing, which is why I didn't proceed, because I don't know when the voice logs would cut. Speaking of voice logs...
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think.
Uh-oh.
Gaia Prime's logs, I'll see sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound.
Uh-oh.
A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given a chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables, and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
That's weird. Her face was out of focus. Okay. So yeah, the people that were selected for the Gaia project for like the very last part of the engineers, I guess they didn't like each other. And they all have deep regrets about their choices in life. But, you know, I exist. And all the other tribals on this world exist because of them. Their sacrifice, I guess. But they sure didn't like themselves.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth. What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
Well, damn.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Yeah, I would say that was a heavy spoiler. Oh, there's a lot of audio logs.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
Alright, let's listen to the others.
Look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. 3 more minutes.
Is all he said? The dude that doomed the world was like, oh, sorry, yeah, you showed me up. Alright, whatever.
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests.
There was more,
Dr.
yeah.
Klein, may I speak outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor, Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical.
Even assuming a string of significant failure combinations, Zero Dawn's chances of success are greater than the hypothetical.
It's called a manner of speech, Gaia. Take a note.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said, keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimod cuckoos. What can he do?
Alright, I think that's all of it.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
She died hundreds of years
You knew
ago.
she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Oh. We've got a situation that you have to decide. Flash poll. Do we start our conversation here with stop acting like a machine, the compassionate response, the aggression response, you just don't get it, or the intellectual, not in the way you mean? I'll leave this up for a minute. Well, Yoda wiggles around in my hands. Oh, here he is. Did you just burp on the camera? Did you just burp on that thing? Yeah, you did. Alright. Let's see. Let's tally the numbers. It looks like compassion again wins the day. No, intellect. Sorry, my bad. I apparently am illiterate. Okay, intellect.
You think
And let me finish the poll so as to not block it.
she was better because she was smart. Because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself. For others. For everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Alright. Yeah, Sylens, as I said, disimpassioned pragmatist. Very calculating and cold. Alright, let's make sure we don't miss anything. The audio logs are enlightening a bit. It kind of reminds me of like the conversations in Alien, or really any, or The Thing, where...
What are we going to plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
So I think he's talking about the focus program. Are the focuses in our ears? Like, how much information do we give them? You know? If you give a bunch of monkeys guns, don't they just shoot each other?
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Alley-oop.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
This is sketchy. So what's over here? Nothing? I'm gonna poke this way real quick. Make sure there's not something I'm missing. I would say I'm not really supposed to do... Is this a grapple point? Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this isn't going... Oh, it goes down. Crunch. Am I backtracking? I must be backtracking. Power cell!
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
What up, boys? I found it on my own. No help needed. I mean, alright, let's be honest. I stumbled towards it on my own. Alright, how the hell do I get out of here? And now I'm stuck here for an eternity. I honestly don't even know how to get up. No. Don't make me go around. Okay. Well, whatever. Worth it. The ancient armory armor that's supposed to be better than everything else. And I just got it. I just got it. I just got it. Now I can look... I can only imagine I'm gonna look like a crisis soldier or something. But why does it say rappel down? I mean, it's telling me to do it. Fine, whatever. I might need to go take the long way back up. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm surprised Sylens hasn't chirped into my ear going like, "You idiot, I can't believe you've, whatever." You know, his normal... I should have just jumped. I don't know why I'm taking this way. I've been here before. What do you mean? Are you trying to do the... These are not the drones you're looking for? Because I've been on this path. But it's okay. Now I know I can just, like, run on through. And... Oh! Ouch. Oh, I'm supposed to go up. Yeah, there was the whole audio log about going up, not down. Now, fast travel, get that armor? No, I'm going to continue this, I think. I don't think the armor is quite that important. But it's probably the armor that Elizabeth Sobeck was wearing, I guess, when she was outside saying goodbye to everyone. Which really did look like a crisis suit or something. It looked pretty cool. So I'm excited, but I could be wrong. I have no idea what it looks like. I'm speculating here. 100% speculation. I've kind of seen it through, like, the glass windows that it's locked behind, though. So I have, like, a little semblance of an idea of what it looks like, but... Yep. Yep. Okay. Almost back. What's the opposite of a speed run? Because I think that's what I'm on right now. A snail run? A sloth run? That's fine. So, Klein, are you proud that you didn't, a turtle crawl? Yeah, are you proud that you didn't have to tell me where the power core was? Alright, here we be. And... a casual play. Yeah, alright, that's perfect. With enough stops to smell the roses. An exploratory playthrough. Well, I mean, it's a blind playthrough, right? So, how could it be a speed run? I don't know what I'm even speeding through. I want to go into that left area. Don't make me... oh well. You know I'm going to turn right back around. Gross. Dead people. I guess it's been invaded by Wendigos. More heavy spoilers? That makes sense.
What? When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
Well, they were suffocated. Alright, there's nothing else for me to do other than this hollow, so...
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. And what I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Planting atmosphere.
Well, he's really the worst.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, Sylens. Hope.
Claim the Master Override.
The Master Override. That's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Stick it in your staff. Alright, what was over here? They forced me to skip this part. Nothing? Okay, well that was a letdown. Alright, go to Sylens' workshop. Oh, so I could have done the power thing
Didn't sound good.
after.
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Wow, he is sassy. You are a sassy bastard. Klein, should I go claim the armor or continue to do this? Is there a order of operations here that I need to be aware of? Oh no, I'm back here again. This will not take long. Okay. I'm a little lost. I'm sure I'm not on the proper path. Hey, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Billy Goat for the win.
You're here.
For a moment.
Gonna take it from you.
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
It's a death cult. Tell me everything about you and Hades.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward.
Death.
The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
Is there nothing you won't do for knowledge, or you've done what you could to make up for your mistakes? I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
You've done terrible things, Sylens. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really? So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Sylens! Where will you go?
Elsewhere and everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
It's true. I can't help but to think, save the cheerleader, save the world, considering Aloy's like 19 or something. Thank you for watching Horizon Zero Dawn episode 47. We're nearing the end now, but I am looking for your feedback. If you go to Radamat.com or the announcement section of Discord, you'll find a link which links to a poll which allows you to pick what game I play next on Sundays on Twitch. So if you'd like to partake in the poll, again, just go to Radamat.com for the link or the announcement section of Discord. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you next episode. Adios all.